Oh man, we getting into the good part of the market. We saw a lot of projects, man, since the election take off, going up 100% plus. And crypto.com, Crowcoin, those projects that absolutely destroyed the markets once we got into, or once we finished the election. And there's so many line for crypto.com, for Chronos. They continue to put out new features for the app, but not only that, they are still encouraging, developers to come build on the Chronos blockchain. And we starting to see new all-time highs when it comes to volume on crypto.com. And I do believe we are just getting started in this bull market. I think that, retail has yet to come back into it. Just hear about crypto through somebody they might know, or family members, co-workers, whatever the case may be. I still believe those people have yet to get into the crypto space. Me, honestly, I think a lot of people are still on the sidelines, and I think 2025 will be a good year for projects, not just Crow, but majority of these crypto projects will appreciate, especially if they've been building throughout that bear market going to the bull market. So this is a pivotal moment in my personal opinion. I think we are still a little way, so we still got some time to dollar cost average. Even though we saw some appreciation, we are still far from all time in Crow. The all-time highs was about 80%, close to that dollar mark. Right now we at 18 cents, 19 cents. So we still got, at least a couple of 100% gains before we see, the all-time high of Crow. And I do believe it can go past the previous all-time highs because they've been building like crazy. We see their roadmap for 2025 has some very big things that they're trying to accomplish, and we know crypto.com usually follows through with their roadmap, and we know that they're trying to become overall financial institution, not just for cryptos, but they're bringing stocks into the platform. They already got banking. We see a lot of trading, and everything points and back to Crow, because the more Crow you own, the more things and perks you can get in app. So that's one of the bullish things about it. I like that they give Crow more utility app than a lot of these crypto projects, and I do believe help crypto.com go up to being one of the top exchanges in the crypto space. It's already one of the top exchanges, but it can possibly compete for that one spot moving forward. Now, it might not happen in this bull market. It might take another cycle for it to happen, but I do believe crypto.com has the possibility to be the #1 exchange because they got all the licenses and registration to do different type of businesses in different jurisdictions around the world. A lot of exchanges cannot operate in, and I think that's going to play a huge part once we started getting that FOMO back into the crypto space when everybody is buying crypto. Now, enough of that, man. Let's get straight into it. Let's talk about some of the new features that crypto.com is offering, and talk about these all-time highs, the new all-time highs that spot volume being traded on crypto.com has accomplished. But before we deep into it, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, man. Shout out to the Crow fam, everybody who been supporting, everybody who been leaving comments. Shout out to the haters too. If you don't like Crow and I see you comment, I'm showing you love too, because I understand everybody got their own opinion, and the haters continue to fool this bull market, because as you selling, everybody else is buying, and we're gonna see some crazy appreciations for Crow. Now, we're going to start out today, man, talking about price and where we at with it right now. All right, man. So right now we are on coin market cap. We can see that it's currently at 17 cents, down 7% on the day. And it's ranked 30 out of all the cryptocurrencies. Now, like I continue to say, it's a top 25 project. It was moving up the ranks, but a lot of things have been appreciating. And like I say, every dog has his day, man. Everybody time in the sun, and Chronos went up like crazy in these past couple of months. Actually, in November, if we can see, we are up 100% in November. It started the earlier days of November off at 7 cents. So as all these other projects are appreciated, we got to understand that you got to give these time to cool off, man. And that's why I say dollar cost averaging at the bottom is your best friend, because if you just would have been dollar cost averaging throughout 2020, throughout or going into 2022, throughout 2023, you could have easily made 100% plus gains just by dollar cost averaging. People hate to buy when prices are down, but love to buy when prices are up. I think that's just natural human psychology. But the good investors, and especially when you're investing into something that has so much more room to grow, the good investors don't look at price, man. They just only look at price when it's dipping, and they happy when it dips, because that gives them another buying opportunity. And if we zoomed out all the way, we can see Chronos is almost up, 800. It is up 800% since the inception in 2019. So that's not even including if somebody would have bought in 2019 and sold in 2021, hit previous all-time highs. So it's really went up more than 800%, maybe 1,000%. And all you have to do was hold it. And even if you held the all-time highs, if you would have been buying in 2019, you still will be in profit. And that's why I say, man, dollar cost averaging, your best friend. When pretty low, you want to be greedy. When others are fearful, you be greedy. And when others are greedy, you want to be fearful and sell like right now. I do believe we're kind of in the greed point of the market, but I don't think we over with full market. I think that CRO can go back up to that previous all-time high. Now we might see a little dip, slight dip, but then I do think we will continue upward, go to those previous all-time highs. Now, something that crypto.com just added, you can now easily diversify your portfolio with basket. Purchase multiple thematic coins at once. 10 baskets ranging from real world assets, with more to come. Automatically sell high by enabling rebalancing and buy a basket with one tap. So you can now, it's almost like an ETF, guys. We can see you diversify your portfolio with the crypto basket, and it's pretty much having different types of crypto projects in one. So pretty much a crypto ETF, just diversifying all the type of projects across different sectors in the crypto space. And I think this is very big, especially for the people who don't necessarily know what they want to buy, or don't know what these projects really do, or can't do research on all projects at once. If they just want to get a better overview market, I do believe this kind of ETF setup is perfect, because the trends usually follow. So if people usually so for the crypto space, it's usually AI, or it's usually real world assets, or it's GameFi, then those trends usually follow with in that specific sector. So what I mean by that is, if one AI coin goes up and AI is the narrative, then we start to see other AI coins, because people are trying to, find what's next. They don't want it something appreciated, 100+%. They're not trying to get into that right away. They're trying to find the next come up. And I do think that's going to be very big once we hit that full on bull market. Now, like I said, continues to give CRO utility. They just said this: buy CRO and score ZRC. Register for the Zircuit airdrop campaign in a crypto.com app. Buy at least $20 worth of CRO to participate. This ends in 4 days, but they're doing a $300,000 airdrop. So all you have to do is buy CRO to participate in this, and that's very big, man. Now, I know $300,000 split amongst so many people won't be a lot, but that's just free. And that's looking on it from a consumer side. If you're gonna buy CRO anyway, if you believe in the longevity of CRO, then you can participate in this airdrop just by buying CRO. And looking at it from the investor side, or looking at it from crypto.com's point of view, by buying CRO by doing this airdrop, that creates more utility CRO. And I don't think a lot of people realize that utility is a big part in people not selling that coin, because if that coin has utility, and they can use it to make more money doing different things on not only on the crypto.com app, but also on the decentralized section of it with the blockchain. That's going to create less sell pressure. People are not going to want to sell their coins for the simple fact that I can use these coins to make more money. And that's always been my thesis A lot of people don't like when I say that, especially when I'm talking about meme coins and things like that. But I think naturally it's just common sense, man. If I can play a game with some specific coins, or if I can put my coins in a liquidity pool, or in this instance, put my CRO to get a free airdrop just by, then why wouldn't I not take advantage of it when it doesn't have too many downsides, especially if I believe CRO will appreciate by the bull market. So that's just giving us another opportunity to make extra money by giving CRO more utility. Now, the best of the day, man, like I said, crypto.com just hit a new all-time high in spot trading volume. That's right, this time it's nearly the last month's high. So in November 2024, we seen the spot volume reach $283 billion. That's 2x of what the highs were in December of 2021. Now we know 2021 was pretty much around that time the previous bull market. We started to see it after November. A lot of things started to, go down in prices, and crypto.com hit that all-time high and absolutely tanked after that. And we know a lot of projects did that as well. But in 2021, the high was $124 billion. Man, the high was $124 billion. We already doubled that, and we in the prime of the bull market. And that's why I say all the signs are just showing, man, we are going into a super cycle. I do think this bull market will probably be one of the biggest bull markets that we ever seen, because this bull market we see that cryptos have been solidified as a legit asset class. Before, institutions, they weren't touching Bitcoin. Majority of the institutions, they were saying Bitcoin was a scam. It was for scammers, for people with bad intentions and things like that. But now we're starting to see a lot of these big companies, a lot of these big institutions that manage billions, trillions of dollars are coming into the crypto space and getting into Bitcoin. I do believe that will trickle down into altcoins, and we can see just based off of crypto numbers that more people are getting into the crypto space, more specifically more institutions getting into the crypto space very early this cycle. It's the last cycle. And I think, once we hit that full-on bull market, these numbers are going to look so crazy, because I do think the top happen until we hit November of 2025. So we are still far away, in my personal opinion. Now, call the future. I'm not a psychic or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, history has been itself in the crypto space, and we see it's been doing so this go round again. Usually the month of the election, after the election happens, we see crypto, and it happened just like that again. And we seeing altcoins take off kind of early this time, but I think a lot of these projects have yet to hit their previous highs, and I think when that starts to happen, that's when we can kind of call the top. But I think we still super early. I don't think the top is yet. We might experience some type of downtrend just because everything's been appreciating and going up like crazy. But I do think we still have so much runway left in the bull market. So Crypto Tro, that's my video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget, man, turn on those notifications. And if I provided value to you, make sure you leave a super thanks to support the channel. Make sure we keep on getting this information out here, because are in that pivotal moment in the market where we're gonna see a lot of people think we at the top, but we are so far from that, and we still have some room to dollar cost average going into 2025, because I do believe 2025 will be a great year for the crypto space. So Crypto Tro, I'm out of here.